Hey everybody, welcome back to the Metal Mill 52 workshop. No LBSC titch update this week. I'm standing here in front of my Gingrey Shaper, which you've seen. There's a build series on this episode, on this channel. But I'm on vacation this week, didn't have time to do a lot, but I did, and I'll show you if you stay tuned the next 10 minutes or so. I cut apart the little miniature wrenches that came in the set from Blackgates Engineering, and polished them, filed them, polished them, and got them good to go. So just a little fun episode this week. Thought I'd include a gratuitous shot of the Gingrey Shaper there. Hope you're all doing well, and pray for peace in the world, and have a great week. Thanks everybody. Hi folks, on vacation this week, so there's no Metal Mill 52 update on the titch, but I thought I would show something. These little tiny wrenches that I got from Blackgates Engineering, I cut them apart on my bandsaw before I came on vacation, and I brought them with me in this. They all fit neatly inside this little Altoids tin. And what I did was I filed them some with a regular file, then I used a drum sanding wheel from a Dremel, and as you can see, I've got my various grits of Dremel wheels out here. This is the filed, sanded, and with the intermediate polishing on. I do have a fine one that I can use, so just trying to make them smooth and comfortable to handle. They're a little bit sharp edged the way they come because they're laser cut, so just a little bit of work makes them very nice. These still have to get done. Here's all the Blackgates tiny wrenches after the coarse, not stone, but the coarse wheel from the Dremel. Now I'll put the fine buffing on it and buff them a little bit. They're not perfect looking, and I haven't used any polishing compound, and that's not my objective, but as I mentioned on the original segment, the objective is to grind off the harsh edges and make them a little bit more comfortable to grip. And I'm thinking maybe when I get back I can measure the sizes and engrave them for handy reference. So I'll bring you back for another segment after we put the finer wheel on. There we go. I think that was a fun and worthwhile exercise, just getting to know these tiny wrenches and making them a little bit more pleasant to hold. So I've got them laid out in the size. This is how it looks after the second polishing with the Dremel. So looks pretty decent. Good enough finished, kind of a nice matte finish, but most importantly the edges are rounded. When they were first, it's laser cut, so there's going to be a burr basically on every surface, and especially these parts, the handle parts, are not extremely pleasant to hold. Now I've got them softened up and got a nice finish on them, and I think when I get home I'll measure them all and label them. I've got a little engraver I can use. Not a fancy one, just a little Dremel engraver. We'll see how that works. Final note, I've got the little tiny wrenches threaded onto a pipe cleaner here. Keep them all together and organized. You can see that's where I cut the sprue with my bandsaw. Not the best job in the world, but now it feels fine now that I've got it softened out with the file and sanding disc or sanding drum and the polishing. You notice this is one odd thing. One of these is longer than the others, and but I've got them in order of size. So this one is strange. It's actually slightly smaller than this one. So I don't know if that's important, but got them in order of size. Like I said, they all fit neatly inside a little Altoids tin, labeled tiny wrenches. How appropriate. And there's my little portable Dremel fittings. Handy use of Altoids tins. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.